Hey friends, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. I'm Ben, and I forgot what we're going to call this thing. Here, chicken, or turkey. Hey friends, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. I'm Ben, and this is the Roost Rover. I'm not going to remember that. Or maybe we should call it the Cluck Wagon. Let us know in the comments what you think. Anyway, I have been working on this thing for the better part of 5 months because things take priority and we do things when we can. We're going to take you on a quick tour of this because it's just about ready to go out in the field. I was just putting on the final, the final dressing to some of this stuff, shutters, but anyway, we'll work our way from the ground up. We bought a jet ski trailer from our neighbor. He had bought it and decided to abandon that project, so we got it from him, and I have been working on this ever since. We're about 8 feet by 8 feet on this thing, and we are going to put the chickens finally up in the pasture, and they will follow the cows and the sheep and the goats and whatever else Denise has in mind for putting up there. Probably me. Oh, the air compressor kicked on. I thought I turned that off. Anyway, so let's, as long as that's not interfering with the sound, we'll take you through and show you all the neat little tricks that we've done, and excuse the mess because there's lots of cut off, and like I said, this has been a 5-month project, so tarps and everything, and so we'll start at the front. All right, we killed the air compressor. We do need to go get a trailer jack. It swivels and it's just basically a foot for this thing. I got one. I didn't realize it's a weld on, and yes, welding is one thing I haven't learned yet. So I'm going to go back and get one that's got brackets and put it on here, but that's pretty much be the final touch to this. But anyway, nesting boxes are right here. Look at that. Now, normally we'll just be able to reach in and get the eggs out of it, but when it's time to clean them, just pull them out, dump it out, put it back in, and there they go. Security so it doesn't slam down and break our arm, because this is actually heavy wood. This is the siding from the project I've been helping on that was all probably going to be cut up and burned, and I'm like, wait a minute, I have an idea. So that's what you're looking at. And then the little chicken drawbridge, so when we're moving it around, we can put up their ramp. Look at that. More from the other project. But anyway, and then so they can get out. There they go. So once we get them up in the field, and we'll take you along, of course, we'll put up the Premier One netting around it, get them used to being in a new house, because the old chicken coop, it's staying here and it is hard to move. This one's on wheels. So anyway, that's this side. Go back around here. And of course, chickens need lots and lots of ventilation. So we've got screen windows in here, but we do get snow occasionally. So we've got shutters to close it up. Got to get the other one put on. And which, by the way, never throw anything away. And Denise would argue with me about this, but
I can never argue. When do I argue?
These are the hinges from our house in Arizona when we did a renovation. I had a big pile because we went with the darker bronze, oil red bronze, I guess is what we switched to. But I had all these hinges, like, do I keep them? Do I not? There's paint on them. I'm glad I kept them. Doors in the barn, hinges, doors here. Anyway, this is the open one that hasn't been, obviously, get the shutters on this side. And then
the shutters will be so we can open and close, right?
Yeah, the shutters will be open during the summer, and then in the winter, if we're getting a storm or whatever and it's going to be cold, we can close them down. They're not airtight or anything. You don't want them to be airtight. You got to have a little bit of airflow for the chickens. But rain catchment, yay, rain catchment. So I've got the metal roof, and from when they built my shop, I still had some insulation left, so I put the insulation on there on the underside, put down the metal roof, rain gutter right down in. We're going to put it, have it just catch in a bucket. We talked about putting a bucket on here, but this thing's probably not going to be level, and if it's not level, the water all leaks out. So we'll just have it catch in a bucket, and then we'll have the water there to fill their regular water feeder. And this is Denise's request, the clean out. And this, oh, raccoon latch, just to make sure nobody can get in, including me apparently. All right. This is a heavy door, speaking of hinges. There we go. Now, when it's time to clean it out, the linoleum from the kitchen makes a great surface to clean because everything just sweeps right off, chicken poop dries, and out it comes. And to make it easier to clean, I just made one of their perches. You know, it's solid. I mean, this is probably the one the turkeys will wind up being on. It's a little bit lower because it's a low roof and they're big, but just slips right back in there. And regular tree branches, just because they're birds, you know, they don't want flat. They don't like flat. So tree branches all the way around here. There's the nesting boxes you saw before. Really, that's pretty much it. On the other side over here, we just have one long, wide area of screen of the metal, and we'll put a little shutter. That's what they are. Well, a long, narrow shutter. Shutter. I shudder to think.
You didn't sleep well last night.
No, haven't been sleeping well. But anyway, I wanted to take you along because it's exciting. This thing's finally almost done and out of the way here because it's right next to my shop, so it's really kind of in the way, and the chickens run through, run under, and well, at least they're getting accustomed to it, right? Right, Belle? Anyway, so we just wanted to bring you along. It's been a work in progress. I'm very happy to report that we are just about done. Gotta go get that trailer jack, get that put on there, and to the pasture it goes. All right, you know, on this channel, we don't sell doom and gloom. We're not going to tell you, oh, your time is running out. Oh, it's too late. But your time is running out, at least for the October 5th event, our get-together here in Burnsville. Make sure you go on to renewedhomestead.com/events and reserve your spot. It's totally free. We're going to be doing a seed exchange, and we're even talking about maybe kind of a potluck for everybody who shows up. That's under discussion, but anyway, reserve your spot. It's coming up quick, and we need to know how many people are going to be here. And you know, while you're there, you might as well pick up a hori knife. Christmas is coming quick. I know the growing season is drawing to a close. Well, in a lot of places. I mean, hey, you in Arizona, you can start growing again now that it's cooling off. But anyway, hori knives, and we could probably still get some comfort root out if you're in need. But that's also going to be short on time as well. So anyway, hope you found this interesting. Make sure you're subscribed. Give us a thumbs up. And if you would comment, that always helps us, and we do appreciate that. So anyway, everybody, y'all take care. God bless. We'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Make it so.